Francis Ngannou slams UFC for promoting Tafon Nchukwi as only Cameroonian fighter in UFC history. Francis Ngannou remains at odds with his former promotion, especially after a graphic came to his attention following UFC Vegas 78 on Saturday. The ex-heavyweight champion, who left the UFC in free agency to ink a deal with the PFL and box Tyson Fury in October, was alerted that middleweight Tafon Nchukwi was touted as the only Cameroonian fighter in UFC history, ahead of his matchup with AJ Dobson. The only problem is, Nchukwi definitely isn't the only fighter from Cameroon, as Ngannou pointed out on social media. Thierry Sokoju was the first Cameroonian in the UFC, Ngannou wrote. I was second. Don't let them lie and erase history. Prior to his comment, Ngannou also posted a photo showing him holding the UFC heavyweight title with the Cameroonian flag clutched in his other hand. It's entirely possible that the graphic used for Nchukwi was simply an accident, and there's somebody in the UFC's research department who is about to get an earful for the misinformation displayed on screen. Then again, Ngannou's very public war of words with the UFC has continued to linger long after he opted to leave the organization and seek a new deal with a different promotion. Ngannou was correct with his post that ex-Pride fighter Ramo Thierry Sokoju was the first Cameroonian to fight in the UFC. Sokoju debuted with the organization back in 2007. Ngannou then followed when he signed with the UFC in 2015. Nchukwi then became the third fighter from Cameroon to compete in the UFC after he joined the promotion in 2020 following an appearance on Dana White's Contender Series.